Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Wake Up and Live. This is Bobby Montego. Sorry for the cutoff. As I was saying before, jerk was originally created by the Maroons of Jamaica, who were the first group of people, as we know, to take their independence during slavery. And during their journey from running away from the plantation up into the hills, they would prepare the meat, this dry meat, as was long practice in West Africa, dried meat to keep it, to give it long shelf life on their journey up into the mountains. All right, so we're going to continue. We put in the cinnamon last, and now we're going to put in the allspice. Allspice, I say, is what we call in Jamaica pimento, which is very, very powerful, very potent spice. I have to tell you, the jerk will not taste like jerk without the allspice. If you don't have allspice, however, you can substitute it for the bay tree. Bay tree is what we know as bay rum. We in Jamaica popularly bay rum. But if you dry this leaf and crush it like 12 leaves or so, you can get sufficient about this portion that we just put into the thing. So we just put in the um, the pimento or allspice. Now we're gonna put in the thyme. Thyme is one of the basic element of cooking in Jamaica. Every single thing you would you use thyme for. Every single thing. I mean, soups, stew, doesn't matter what it is. Okay, so we put that in there, and I'm actually out of brown sugar, but white sugar will work just as well. Okay, so we'll put in a cover of brown sugar. Yeah, let's throw in a little bit more because it helps to caramelize and give it a crisp outer coating of the chicken that jerk chicken is actually known for when you're jerking it. All right, so we're gonna mix all of that together now to create our dry rub. Okay, so we're just gonna mix all of that dry seasoning together. Very simple. One of the things the sugar helps to do too is to keep the whole seasoning separated so it doesn't clump together. The salt will actually do that too. The combination of the salt and the sugar will keep them kind of separated and not clumpy. Okay, so I fast forward and went ahead and pour all that stuff into this, and this is the portion I have. So this will last me for months, for a couple months. I marked as jerk seasoning. One thing I forgot to tell you was I actually forgot to put in the black pepper, but I put the same amount in the cover, in this cover, and add the black pepper in because you need to have that kick. Jerk chicken is not jerk chicken without that kick. You can use dried Scotch bonnet pepper. Actually, I have samples of that. Yeah, you could use. I keep a stash of dried Scotch bonnet pepper, which I used to replant each year because they tend to die out real quickly. So you can grind this out if you have one of those grinder or mortars. Grind it out like two or three and add it into it. I use black pepper because I just wanted it to be mild because I don't know who's eating it. If it's like, people who don't mind, I'll use this. I'll add this in afterwards just to make it extra kick, extra spicy. All right. So there you go, jerk chicken. And don't ever think that you can't make jerk chicken because you're not Jamaican or anything of the sort. All right. The dry seasoning is just as good as the sauce. You just season it, marinate it, put it overnight, and add a little rum to it to assist the absorption of the seasoning, and everything will be fine. So just to go over real quickly, you're gonna need for the base all-purpose seasoning. You're gonna need onions. You're gonna need onion powder. You're gonna need garlic powder. You're gonna need nutmeg. You're gonna need cinnamon. You're gonna need allspice, must have allspice or the pimento, and you need some ginger, some thyme, and some pepper, black pepper, hot pepper, or whichever pepper. All right. So, and you combine them well. Thank you for joining me. This is Bobby Montego, and you're in tune to Wake Up and Live.